the Motor City to Lions, Lake Tarico, and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. And off we go from Ford Field. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working. I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Gives it to Gibbs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
Pick up at 3. Brings up second and 7.
On play action. Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. They weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Gibbs. The ball comes out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
This is a great example of why teams continue to spend draft capital on interior defensive linemen. It's an investment that we see play out week in and week out across the NFL. Great example here.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
He'll drop to throw. He'll find his big target. That's firing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 3.
48-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down and 5.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. A gain of 12.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's got to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. A run up the middle with Warren. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back 1st and 10. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. A 2nd down throw for Goff. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
It's a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note, he comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
A carry here for Warren. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6, second and goal. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. Third and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So, time to think about 4th and goal coming up. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This, about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. On 2nd down, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down.
They'll go play action with Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Gibbs. Pass midfield to the 45. The tackle can be made down at the 40-yard line. Pick up there of 19 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Deshaun Elliott there on the tackle.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff in trouble, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, as he gets in for sack number 22 on the year. Now just a half shy of the record held by Michael Strahan and J.J. Watt.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish it.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox, to punt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Steelers...
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to throw.
41-yard line.
He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The rookie from Penn State on target with that one. It leads to a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 37.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that ball. That's a Steeler first down.
Pittsburgh.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Steelers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Leads to second and goal.
Here's Warren. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
Branch on the tackle. A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will open up a 13-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On first down, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
Right back to Williams. They connect again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. Here's a second and 6.
Sam Laporta. Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And they'll take this down inside 35. Goff looking up with his tight end Laporta. And they give the Lions the first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A second down throw for Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
From the gun, it's Goff. caught left side by St. Brown. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Goff on target to Laporta. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Throwing here is Goff. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Lions. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 13-7. Time, final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
7-yard pickup.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
That's such a deflating feeling for a defense here on third and short. They've got great coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback picking it up with his legs. It's exactly what he's able to do here on the scramble. Fresh set of downs.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll throw out of the gun. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
He was defended by Frankie Luvu.
They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin with a visit to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Bucs in an NFC South matchup. And it's the Oregon man, Tez Johnson. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Buccaneers win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And here's Wan'Dale Robinson. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Titans had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. He's going to find a man. It's an 11-yard touchdown pass. The Falcons find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. He'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and Best might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
1st and 10 now from the 36. To throw is gone. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6.
32-yard line.
Here's Goff. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Incomplete. Peyton Wilson on the cover.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's out wide to Warren. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Intended for number 85. Incomplete.
On the ground, this is Warren. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Anthony Jennings in for the stop.
And it's
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And it looks like he's going to touchdown. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. A really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
First down. First and
Ball
goal
sitting at the 7. First and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to be dropped. They can get to him back to the 15-yard line.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Now Warren. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Back to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tag 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll get about 2 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, Goff. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Steelers has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here On first down. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Down the field. He's got St. Brown. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, he'll try to keep it going. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings
He'll
up
look to
second
throw.
and 3.
That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And a good run there. He's getting 5 yards.
A gain of 5.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50.
It's a gain of 20.
20 yards on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 37, here's second down and a yard. From the gun, it's Goff. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be third down. On play action, Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing, Goff. That's the third-round rookie pick, Isaac Teslam. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up
straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough with James. First down.
And the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5. Here comes second and 4.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
here's Goff.
And 4.
That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Yeah, Goff.
First down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And incomplete. He was defended by Jamel Dean.
Throwing on second down. Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Alex Highsmith gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Throwing now on third and long. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They are looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive, first and 10. Here's a handoff to Ryan. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Lions offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it first and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 23.
On first down, it's Goff. That is hauled in at the 5. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Gibbs. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. Midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They run with Warren. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. The Lions call their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Warren. And he will have the Steelers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A run up the middle with Warren. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Lions' 29-yard line.
A carry here for Warren. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A run out of the gun with Warren. And he is not going to get away. He might have gotten a yard, but it will set up
a
3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they go with Warren. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. That's a short one caught by Laporta. Second down and 3.
Sam Laporta. It's a gain of 7.
Now here's the spike, and they stop it with 22 seconds remaining. From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Throwing here is Goff. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
Goff to the throw here on first and 10. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard. A second down throw for Goff. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.